Hi, I am Imran Shaheen, a senior lecturer in the Center for European Studies, teaching all about Turkey and Turkish culture. Do you want to make coffee with me? Let's learn how to make Turkish coffee. Turkish coffee is rich and strong in tradition and in flavor. It is the origin of European cafe culture, starting in Istanbul in the 16th century and expanding all across Europe, starting from London and Paris in the following century. It is so important in Turkish culture that the Turks call their breakfast kahvaltı, which literally means meal under coffee, meaning you are going to eat only before you start having your coffee. So traditionally speaking, you need this interesting stuff called cezve to make Turkish coffee. But we are just going to skip that because we want to make this as comfortable as possible for you all to make at home. So you can use a kettle like the one I have here. It is an electric kettle that will help us cook our Turkish coffee. And next time you go to your local market, you can get Turkish coffee like this, or the closest you can get if you cannot find this is coffee Arabica. This is very finely ground coffee and it is very strong. So the way we want to start is that we are having our kettle and then we are measuring how much water we need to put in. You can put as much water as you want, but here I'm going to make 2 cups of coffee, one for me and one for my friend. So I am measuring it, and this is a traditional Turkish cup. Like that. And then if you want sugar, you can add your sugar in it. The Turks like to have it without sugar or mild sugar with it. So I'm using 2 because I'm making 2 cups, kind of like regular Turkish coffee. And then you put your coffee in it. It is like dust because it is finely ground, as I said. And then I am putting 2 spoons of coffee. And then I will just let it boil. So after it starts boiling, folks, what you can do is you can take like a piece of it and put it in your cup. I don't know why Turks do that, but essentially it just adds to the strength of the coffee. It becomes pretty intense with that. I haven't seen other cultures having that kind of a strong thing with it. So a little historical trivia about Turkish coffee. Back in the 16th century, when coffee was introduced in Istanbul, everybody loved it. But essentially speaking, the Ottoman Sultan was not happy with the idea that coffee was becoming so popular, so he banned it. He banned drinking coffee in Istanbul. But later on, seeing that he cannot really put a stop to people from having this amazing taste, he found a little loophole in the traditional Islamic law, and then it became permissible. That speaks to the pragmatic side of the Muslim rulers in the Turkish Empire back in the 16th century. The beans grow somewhere else, but the way it is brewed, I mean, it's unfiltered, right? I mean, you're not filtering it. You're basically drinking coffee beans, not just filtering the flavor of it, but drinking the beans. So that is interesting. So now you will see that I'm taking a little bit, like a drop of coffee while it is still boiling, because we want to make it extra strong. You don't have to do that. But it is called telve in Turkish, and it adds more intensity to what you're drinking. Actually, you know what? If you want to know more about Turkish coffee and how it relates to European and American cultures, read the Washington Post piece by Yale historian named Alan McHale. He basically argues that American coffee is a product of Turkish history by extension. So read that interesting piece there if you want to know, if you want to get connected to Turkish history. So now that it is reaching to a critical mass, I'm going to turn it off, and it should be all good to taste it. You don't have to have fancy cups like the one I have here, but it is not a reason why you will not be enjoying this great coffee. So I'm hoping that you enjoyed our video here. If you like it, please like it and subscribe to our channel. You can find a number of resources like the one I mentioned, that Washington Post piece, in the description of this video. Have a great rest of your day and enjoy your Turkish coffee.